We hope so too, and we hope our other guy stays all right because obviously he has no idea what happened, other than that we didn't come home with the cat that we left with. So yeah.
Is she like not eating because she ate something that made her feel terrible or get really sick?
That's what we guess. I mean,
No.
we have a feeling that maybe one of our plants was poisonous and that she ate the leaf like that. But we weren't there, so we don't know what happened. And
No,
they don't really
I
know
get it.
there either. They didn't find anything on the scans, so like there's nothing left or stuck in the body from what they can
Okay.
tell so far.
So she seems okay, but just has to start eating.
Yeah, and drinking. But we weren't there, so so yeah. Tonight they're just gonna give her some stuff overnight and see how she does in the morning. If she might want to eat something then.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Yep.
And like just
Hopefully we get to pick her up tomorrow afternoon again. So we're so glad to live in this town where we have an animal hospital like 10 minutes away from us.
That is nice.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
Just if we had lived in the capital city, it would have been like 40-50 minute drive at least, and we don't have a car, so which makes things a bit complicated as well. I only have the base melding done on my gear. I can't overmeld.
It's fine for the first turn. Or you can also come to whoever has a crafter can do it for you. I don't think it matters for the first turn.
Let's just say if we play well, then tanks not having some melts should not stop us.
Sorry, but you're asking way too much of me.
Are we do we have clock positions that we can just decide on?
It's a weapon from DSR, right?
Yeah, same thing.
We can use the same one.
We just have to figure out where we are though, because a few of us are different.
And some of us are gonna like shift positions.
Basically,
Maybe
Gerb
because
and
of-
Box swap and Aquino and Issue swap.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Box and Gerb swap positions. And then Aquino and Nishu swap positions.
We'll just do a quick spread when we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
I think Aquino's still 18, I guess, so I'm just waiting for her.
I'm just trying to melt something.
Yeah, no,
I don't have any melt at all.
Brush.
Vit. Been told that's very good.
I bought the whole set of market board. I feel pain.
Well, you can take the hit. At least. Books cannot take the hit.
I cannot. I know. I'm a poor man.
I only have 14 millions left.
Oh, okay. I have 380,000.
How?
Ouch.
How?
How? Because I don't do crafting. I do it. I leveled everything, but I just don't do it to make money.
That's fine, but I'm pretty sure passively sending out your retainers and like I don't know, do the custom deliveries once a week, and you can probably make more than that and what you currently have in 20 minutes of gameplay.
That's how I farm.
I'm aware, but when we're not raiding, I don't really play.
Worse than Kenji.
So
That's a low bar.
If you do just like a couple of roulettes every day, just sell tombstone mats, you'll get a decent amount of money over time.
Yep.
I have crafter, but I've earned nothing through crafting. I feel ashamed.
I mean, you just make housing stuff, so you're a different use for your crafters.
It's either that or you just like you have to set up a time period that you can nerd out, like during a patch like this, and you can really get like a lot of money for technically a short amount of time if you can nerd it out. But
Yeah.
I wanted to, but I was busy.
yeah, exactly. That's the issue if you can't find that time.
Even now, just do the gathering stuff. When you do have time, you'll still make loads of money.
Yeah, just doing something. You can find something to do, and you generally get a decent amount of passive money if you know how to use it. Do the expert roulette as a tank, and you get
Nice.
like an extra few thousand gil.
Time to farm Titania and sell those mats.
Do you know what's surprisingly good, but it's hard for them to sell? I've been decenting my Hydralion weapons, and they keep giving me the crafting mats. I think I'm either 2 from 3 or 3 from 4, and they sell for 100k each.
I've just got like 3 sat in my bag.
Now getting them to sales is a different matter, but not obviously a high volume piece.
I mean, if not, you can kind of sit on them because eventually they'll just release the crafting set.
Crystal of Divine Light, right?
Yeah.
I sold it for 184k.
Yeah, they sell for a decent amount. I don't think that many people are doing Hydralion, so
Yeah, the demand has dropped.
I guess maybe some people will do it now to try and get the increased amount drop rate, right?
Yeah.
For
And-
Zodiac and Hydralion.
And that you can now buy it for the
Yeah.
time that
I need to go back and do it another 45 times.
I just
Hades
don't do
Auracite
it.
goes for 1 million.
Hades Auracite's ridiculous.
I have one of those.
Pretty
Because-
sure you'll get it from decenting the weapons, and you can
Yep.
solo it.
You do.
It's because
You can
people are
solo
really
Hades.
bad, and until recently, until Endwalker dropped.
Can you solo Hades?
Probably not actually, but
I think some of the mechanics won't let you. But the farms are really easy. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, there are just some mechanics that Hades people are really bad at,
Yeah, he can insta-kill you with some
Yeah.
mechanics.
and I don't think the drop rate is very high, and everyone just loves the weapons.
yeah, but you decent the weapons. That's my point.
Yeah, but just people like the crafted ones, and that's what happens. I don't think a lot of the people that are doing it have high crafted.
But the crafted weapon just required that piece, right?
It just requires the Horsight, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So like,
Yeah, that's what. When I did
people
it,
in
that's
this game
all I
are
did.
Stupid man, they don't realize they roll on the weapons to decent it.
No, yeah, I always like please give me the weapons. I need to try and get it. The best one to do it is do it if you're getting on a mount farm, because then they're like, we're not bothered.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, I'm here to help, thinking about my own profit.
You're both winning in the transaction.
I mean, if I don't explode too much of the 9 materials, I could earn some decent money. I have like 600? No, wait.
See, it isn't so hard to get a bunch
Oh,
of
700 materials.
But you shouldn't blow all those up.
No,
I hope not.
that would be insanely unlucky. It's like a couple of hundred maybe.
I think it's 2,300 roughly to expect to blow up during.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't quite trust Akina what's got, considering she has like 4 houses across, or no, 2 houses. You know, like
You
several
mean?
several suites of crafters, and just like I don't know.
It's not just 2 houses. It's like a large house, a medium house, and a small house.
I have a medium house.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Just a casual 100 million of houses.
Yes,
she's
I
working
don't-
on it though.
I don't consider you the norm for a lot of what I'm having possessions for.
I mean, I'm probably not wanting to speak either, so I should probably shut up.
I mean, you have also played this for like 10 years or more.
Yeah, I've just had 100 million gil for 6 years. I've had it since Heavensward. It hasn't moved since Heavensward, so I've had it. Like, back then that would have been pretty rich. These days, it's most people that have played long, you can get to that. But
I
maybe
don't know mechanics though.
1 second, someone's ringing my doorbell.
I haven't checked anything on this fight.
It's not super complex.
I'll do this.
Are we doing the cardinal ones closer and the intercardinals further out?
Yeah, I think that makes sense actually because of how this arena is shaped.
Well, it's how some of the mechanics work as well. Isn't that a con? I think intercardinals out further make more sense.
Okay. There are even circles on the ground here? Or is this
I think those are the poison puddles, but I'm not sure.
I can actually see where they spawn. Oh, these are vents or something.
Probably both, because if you don't soak them, a little monster comes in.
Yeah, we just use those. That's perfect.
I haven't actually seen any strats for this either, so I'm just gonna...
I've watched a guide on it. So I saw like most of it. Oh. Apparently my statement truly upset Shares.
Don't all die, it doesn't matter for Virtual.
I'm going to overwrite my weapons refrain ultimate macro for this.
Ah,
Okay,
Let's just do the spread. Yeah, let's do the spread.
let's do 1 clock. Yeah, so I'm at 3. The center is just... I'll move the C. This is the center. Go to your clock spots.
which mechanic we're talking about? I don't remember.
This will be
DSR.
score.
What
When
is
they-
my clock spot?
Which point in this are?
All
Uh,
points we do clock spots?
Like towers, for an example.
You're between me and Snugs.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would be at
Ah,
1.
I was
usually.
B1, yes.
So like
Okay.
this. Okay, that's fine. All right.
This is for Squall and Surge, basically.
I guess there's like light
Is it-
parties and spreads. The light parties would be
So let's just split the light parties as well, so we make sure as well.
Yep, this looks correct.
Okay.
I think this is good. So I guess we just pull and talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, use food, please.
That is a good shout. Thank you. Please let me eat. Thank you, video game.
Ow. I think first is just a raid wine, Sonic Howl. I don't think this hurts that
Yeah.
much.
No, because it's the first one.
Oh, okay, it doesn't bad. This is also a raid wine.
Yep.
Okay, we go to 1, far edge of 1. At the very end, don't step in the toxic things. And then tank has to move out soon, because he's going to get a tank buster. The venomous something. And this is a switch.
So yeah, the main tank needs to go now.
So this
And
is
then, yeah.
always taunt, because there's a toxic crunch right after, which the same tank can't take both. Maybe you can walnut or something, I don't know. So this would be, we need to figure this out. We would have both tanks take the same puddle.
And
then
melees
both
take the other,
melees.
and then I think
Yeah.
the most makes sense is that
Oh, you need to be 2 in a
Yeah.
battle?
2 per puddle.
Let's kill this
Ah.
bait that spawned near Izzy.
Yep.
Be careful not to
Fast
stand on top
tanks.
of him, because there's a venomous mass. And Izzy, you have to home gang. Alright.
I'm resing a sec.
Oh no.
I did not have home game, so
Raid wide.
Just taunt when you can. Thank you. So this is let's find the topaz stone.
my side.
We need to sit. Bees are
Beyond
behind
the
it first,
topaz. Beyond the topaz itself.
and then
And
go
then
through.
move to the other side and knock back immune.
I forgot about the not landing game.
So he can choose either side to rush. We just have to be on the side, the first time on the side where he's not rushing, and then the second rush hits the entire platform and does a knockback. We just knockback immune that, but that's it.
Because if you're in front of him, you take damage for the first charge, but the second one's better. You just take a lot of damage.
So yeah, let's do Salty. You're melee, right? Technically. So
Yes.
we're together in the inner soak spots. Tanks
Okay.
on the other one, and then healers together, and range together.
It doesn't make more sense to our light party formations on either side. So then we don't have to go too far.
Yeah, that was pretty easy for me and Kino to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you prefer. It's just like addle ruby glows if you can. I'd say in general.
Okay.
Don't know if there's like a big hit that's beyond 3. Far. No wait,
You just go
it's
four.
4. It's 4.
4.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I didn't see the topaz stone.
So if you run through the poison, you get quite a heavy hitting dog.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Sorry, that's my bad. There's tank buster stuff after this.
We have to switch during the cast at least.
Yes.
I think only mass is a big cleave.
Yes. Okay,
Kino to me.
you guys should take the outer ones.
Wait, what?
It's me.
Work?
Me and Garb are here, right?
What? What?
Okay, so they can appear on both sides. So
Let's kill
I
the
think-
ad. Let's try to continue. Oh, there's 2 ads. Okay, this is gonna be bad. And I'm dead.
okay, so we
The
can
way.
we can either do it with melees and tanks in, and then we cover the outsides, or we can just have 2 sides of each.
There's always 2 in the inner circle and always
Yeah.
2 in the outer. That's why I figured it would make sense to have range in the outer ones. But the spawns can be anywhere.
Okay, that's fine. Range can go out. But can someone explain to me, if we just run in those puddles, we get a huge dot?
Run into them later on because we have to soak them. But
Yeah, for
Yeah,
so
when they almost expire, right? I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
so-
instantly died.
when
Yeah.
we're used to it, we should do that.
yeah,
The dot doesn't go away when you get out of them, right?
It
I think
does.
those ones should.
Okay.
Because I took
so-
a ton of damage while tanking the boss.
Yeah, like
Way more than Shaz.
Ranged. Well, people would stop getting the poisoned earlier. We'll have more cooldowns too. I'm
Yeah,
currently having
I-
to throw like all my
Yeah,
cooldowns
yeah,
on 3
I know.
people.
I think just
Yeah, I stepped in too early. I know that.
the soaps they recommend getting in about the 7th dot.
Okay.
For the
Okay,
soaks
right.
on the outer bit, shall me and Akino take the first one clockwise starting north, and you guys take the first one anti-clockwise?
Yeah, that makes sense. It's never one with topaz in it. This would be
I think
1.
it's 1.
Please
Oh,
stop running
shit.
through the poison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Be careful, it creeps up. tank stuff. Tank it out. Second tank doesn't have to go out, just the first one if it matters, but you can do what you want.
Just repositioning him straight after.
Yeah, it's fine. Just do what you feel there. So this should be vents or blocks or whatever. We're in B salty. Just wait until the timer's about to run out.
Yeah, I'm gonna ward now.
It's fine. There we go. Tank stuff. This should be the rush, I think, that we died to last time. I'm fainting this.
Adderling.
Oh yeah, we have 2 addles, don't we?
Look behind him.
Be close to the topaz. Be on the topaz side.
And then there's a second hit when he runs to the
Knockback immune. Knockback immune. Knockback immune.
Oh, it was too low.
It's alright, let's keep going.
It's raid wide.
I'm getting a box.
No Adder.
That should be yours, Buxo. Oh, you're just being
Yeah.
rest. Yeah, it's fine. So this is cluster dodges. So be on 3.
Oh god.
It's be 3, and then 2, then 1, and then 3.
Are you,
Tank stuff.
Just can't get him bonus.
I got immunity, so
It's going to hurt like hell, the dot, by the way.
I don't think we can do shit about it afterwards.
No, just FYI.
Resiliency?
I should immune way later as well.
Squall, I can't. This is either light parties
this is
or
spread.
spread.
This is spread
But this is
first.
spread, yeah, everyone.
Okay, yeah.
And then you go into the center to bait. And
Yes.
then you go to your light parties.
Yeah, this can be one of 2 things. This can
So
be
it's-
either
It's
spread.
either or surge, and then it's just the opposite.
This
so that's-
is claw to tail means he's attacking front first, then back, and it
5
can be
hits
the other
front.
way around.
I,
Yeah,
I have to turn off effects. I cannot see Titan while Topaz is coming down.
How do you do? What's the tell for Squall?
It's a cast.
the cast is either squall or what?
Surge.
Oh,
Venom,
okay.
Swallow, Vellum, Surge.
So squall would be light parties into
No,
bait
it's
middle.
spread, bait middle, light parties, and surges.
The other
light
way
parties,
around.
bait, spread. So,
Alright,
Go on.
what-
We will do light parties on DMB, right?
I would say yes.
For the. How do you know which one's safe first?
so
It's
what
the
the
order they drop, I assume, yeah?
The
yeah?
timing.
So what?
the timing,
so what
yes.
it does is it drops 2 in one set, and they tend to be intercardinal to each other. Then 2 in the other set, and then they drop a set of 3. So there's 1 safe spot on the third one, and then apparently the fourth one is always the opposite to that one. So if they dropped in 4 and 2 first, 3 and 1 should be safe, and then 2 and 4 should be safe next, and then one of the they drop 3 in the other ones, and you've got to find the 1 safe spot there. So if it dropped in all of them but 4, 4 would be the next one, and then apparently opposite that is always the next safe spot, so it'd be 2.
Okay.
Adling.
Okay, find the safe side. Never one with a topaz in it. That should be one. Careful of the poison. Tank stuff. Main tank out.
Did you hear that?
Remember just to go in when
Yeah.
it's about to expire. Go in.
Mr. Taxoth.
Yep.
My idol. Next goal is your idol boxer.
Let's find the topaz. Be on the safe side. Knockback immunes. No, you don't. You don't go over.
No.
This is the up. The
Oh, yeah, okay.
Stupid. Sorry.
if it's the safe side first, you just stay there.
You always end up on the safe side, right? Yeah. I'm stupid.
I followed.
I also followed.
I did not. I was just done.
No, I heard move and I moved, but I was like, why did I move?
Can I survive? Is the monk coming into play?
Go Gerb, go Gerb.
Let's look at these dodges for practice.
I'm getting thoughts.
So it'd be 3 into 4.
Odds to evens. And then a 1, I think.
Yeah,
and then
1
3.
into 3. Yep.
And 1. And 3.
Get any Kino?
I can get salty.
Tank
Thanks.
stuff.
So, light parties. And then stack
Eight
mid
middle.
afterwards.
Wait. Bait middle.
Eight middle.
Spread
And
positions. Wait.
Yeah.
It's front first. Be in
There's
front,
one-
and
there's
then
one,
run
there's one
into.
hit, then move to back.
And be it back. You have to move fast there. Here you can see the claw lasts a lot longer, so you have to wait a bit before you finish that. And this is the fun part. And this is the only thing I know. So dodge this, please.
So,
So
I
there's
apparently saw. So I saw
two-
that is an easy way to do it.
2 into 1. Just wait at 2. Wait. Into 1. Into 4.
No.
Into 4. Into 4. We have to probably use sprint stuff here. But that would have worked if we would have ran
So-
properly.
So okay, so there's 2 things here that I've seen. Apparently, there's only 2 patterns to his jumps, and we have to fail soaking one of these.
The tanks will not soak one.
Correct,
Yes.
because we get hit by 2 of the big venomous
Yeah.
bubbles.
Yeah, because if you don't soak one, it hits the nearest players.
So let's just say we always leave A up because that's the tank one. Me and Salty would be at C. Buxu and would be Nishu, right?
Yeah.
Would be at D. Lahamuf and Chris at B. And the patterns that he can do
So
are
apparently
like
clockwise then counterclockwise, and then like a zigzag.
Yeah, he can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. I think it is.
I did see a really cool way to solve it. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, it can be A B C D C B A D.
I assume it essentially kind of resolves to stand beside the first one, but in the one that isn't exploding second. Move into the first one and then move on round, effectively.
I think.
That's what we did there, for example. We did not quite the first one, but... Opposite the first one. It was 4.
I think he can do like 1, 2, 1, like he did this time.
Huh?
Oh, apparently,
Sure.
if you go roughly opposite the first jump, and he's doing.
Sorry,
I didn't realize for a second. I thought Salty was talking to us.
I forgot to unmute. Sorry.
Apparently, if he's doing the clockwise one, if you start opposite, apparently if you move 2 spots clockwise and then 5 counterclockwise, it should resolve, and the opposite for the zigzag.
2 spots clockwise, so...
And then 5 counterclockwise, and then the opposite way round for zigzag, apparently.
Is that 2 out of 1/8 then?
Yeah, like use roughly the pizza
So
slices.
2 spots clockwise, 1 spot anti-clockwise, to be more sensible about it.
Okay, we can see how it goes. That's all I've seen, but his
In that
patterns are
case,
this.
we started at 2, we go 2 spots clockwise, 1, then 4, and then you go back to 1, right?
Probably. So, dog, go away. Okay.
Basically, 5 spots clockwise makes no sense to me. Because after 4, you're back at the start.
No, it's 1/8. So it's 2 8s clockwise, 5 8s
Oh, we're
counterclockwise.
doing the 8 to the... Oh, okay.
Yeah, as in the pizza slices or the baked spots,
Oh, okay.
because there's one in each quadrant.
I see, okay.
We just play it and see how we come up with it. But
Let's try to do what you are thinking, Nishu.
that's just what I've seen on this. Whether we find something better, I don't know. But so I think the safe thing to do is go roughly opposite to start with, and then see what he's dashing, and go from there.
Yeah, he will either do one of 2 patterns. He will go like 1 2 1, like he did here, or he would do 1 2 3. You can identify which pattern it is based on the starting positions. So one is he's going a whole circle, one is he's like, as Nishu called it, zigzagging. But let's just see it.
One card early. Big sad. One.
Yep. Tank stuff after. I think events next. And get in. Tank stuff. So this should find the topaz here. Check where he's rushing. Be on the topaz side. Knock back immunes. It actually just hurts. I think we need Mitt here.
Oh shit, okay. Sorry.
It's alright.
Can we when you're tanking, use more Mitt on the thing. When you're off tanking, it's not as bad.
Well, that was a misclick.
More Mitt on what thing?
The tank stuff. Like when you're evoking, so you're taking aggro afterwards, you can use more Mitt for when you're taking aggro.
Find the safe spot. Should be 1. It's always 1.
Does seem to be.
Maybe it is.
I don't think so.
I wouldn't trust it, but something just to possibly think.
The moment we point it out, it's gonna be 3 next time.
He's not wrong. Well,
Because now the poison puddles are different.
yeah, but it's still the same safe spot. Might be the safe spot's the same regardless of either one.
Remember, RNG is the enemy, never trust it.
True.
Do the pulls.
In. Okay.
And in.
I'm dead, maybe.
No, you're fine. This. Oh, you didn't. Oh, aggro.
He evoked it back.
Yeah. I thought you evoked too soon for some reason. So I thought you were taking the first one. Oh.
It solves the Mitt problem.
Yeah. That doesn't.
Alright, be find the topaz.
Let's go for
Okay.
Be on the topaz side. And knock back immunes. Move over.
Come on.
Still resin?
This is either spread a light party stuff, right? No. No, it's the topaz dodge.
Odds first.
1.
Odds evens 1-3.
Ah, shit.
Next stuff.
My finger is itching. I want to scratch my finger. It's my forefinger.
Oh, utterly unsettling.
Press it harder.
Light bodies.
Light parties first. Just wait for a second. As soon as we get hit, go into the middle. Middle. And spread positions. And wait. It takes a while for it to hit. Cool. Be behind.
Wait for
Wait.
5 hits.
Yep. Wait for the claws to finish and then move over. Now.
Okay.
Alright. It's a zigzag pattern.
Two clockwise this year.
2 counter, maybe?
Definitely not clockwise.
If you, that's the thing as well. If we get hit, we've fucked it up.
Ow.
Yes, no.
For me, this pattern is just the zigzag is I go into the second jump and then the jump that he did first.
It was 2 clockwise and then 2 counter by this setting.
Sorry, it was what for that set?
2 clockwise, 5 counter.
Oh, I just went the other way around. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I didn't do it right.
And what's the other one?
Just the opposite.
Forgive the English, but I'm not sure I get the pattern. What's 5 opposite to? Sorry, I don't know what you just said.
It's 5 counterclockwise and 2 clockwise, or 2 clockwise and 5
Two?
counterclockwise. Oh, fuck.
Tank stuff. And in.
Sure, you shouldn't be here.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh, so I thought you were clockwise.
Fuck.
Kill the ad. Kill the ad.
Yeah. Oh.
Alright.
Find the topaz. Be on the safe side. Knockback immune. You don't have to move. Topaz dodges. Evens the odds. And 4 into 2.
Hi, boys.
Get ready to bait. Middle. And spread. It's dodging time. Wait, be in front first. And then immediately move back once they hit. Cool. I think we have to hold cooldowns here because they're like coming up now and he becomes untargetable. I don't know.
Gigante 5 clockwise.
Yep.
Wait, I'm really confused, guys. We're saying one thing, but am I just really bad at clockwise? Because he's all went clockwise.
I think it's the opposite of what Nietzsche said.
And also, we didn't start opposite.
So I started opposite, I went 2 clockwise and then 5 counter. That seemed to work better than I was slow.
I think we also need to spread.
So I assume when we say opposite, right, we mean the 1/8 of the square opposite.
Yeah.
So in that case, it was the one between 1 and B. So we should have been in this one.
Like I think I started here, I went to... Or I think I started between D and 4, and then went to like 1 and then back.
I've just been following my own
I mean,
dodging thing.
yeah, just that also works.
Which is essentially if it's zigzag, like let's say he starts at 1, if he goes 1 2 1, then I wait at 3, then run into the 2 once that hits, and then you run into 1 once that finishes, and that's it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
If it's 1 2 3 4 3 2 1 4, I go to a 4, wait for the 1 to hit, go there, wait for him to go all the way to 4, then I run there and then into 3.
Okay, yeah, that both was makes sense.
So there's a slightly longer running time with the rotation pattern, but at least for me that's easier. I don't know.
But what you're saying, I think, is what Nishu's saying. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah, it
we've
is.
done the reverse. We've said the reverse both times of what we actually
Yeah.
want to do.
Okay.
So
Whatever
that-
you prefer to remember, I'd say do that, but this is what helps me.
Yeah, I think it's the same. But like Chris, we're just doing the opposite of what we said.
Okay.
Or we said the opposite of what we should have done.
Yeah. And remember, if you're running on the very outer edges, you're going to have to run a lot further. So try to find a spot near the middle that you're not getting hit by, because it's a lot less to run.
Gerb, can you
Yes.
call the starting spot for that every time?
Sure.
And everyone can do their own method from there of how they want to think about the rest of it.
But is it, for your stuff, Nishu, is it always opposite? Because for mine, it's not always opposite.
Let me just double check here.
If it was 1 2 3 4, 3 2 1 4, I would start at 4, so next to 1. And if it's 1 2 1,
I mean, that just makes more sense anyway.
Yeah, I think
I might just be misinterpreting.
I think Gerb's, at least to me, is way more intuitive.
I can call the run pattern.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
I mean, the clockwise one seems to resolve the same as exactly as you've said, in my head at least. But I'm just bad at explaining things.
I'm just going to do this.
What were we doing with the soaks after that?
Tanks are going near A, but not soaking it.
Okay.
And then me, Salty C, Buxu, Nishu would be D, Laham of Chris would be B. And then the ad that spawns, he will eat. He needs to eat an ad, otherwise we die.
Good check.
That's it. Is there anything before that that people are wondering, or
No, just more practice on the
just practice?
Mario Kart, on the Mario Kart thing.
Yep, sounds good.
For the poison soak, the first one,
Yeah.
which, what did we say? Me and Nishu, clockwise or anti-clockwise? I can't remember.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti-clockwise. Okay.
Yeah, you would be taking
So
4
we-
first, 3
Yeah.
second, 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah,
And
me
it's the
and
same-
Akino fucked up last time.
Oh, okay. That's what I was.
Technically, me, Box, and Akino fucked up. Only Nishi was correct.
I was gonna go to 1.
I
then
watched you being confused, to be fair. I saw the doubt in your movement, just like, hang on a minute.
Yeah, but the thing is, Books was at 1, and then Chris was at 2, so I'm like, okay, I must follow Chris.
sorry. Okay.
To be honest, I didn't know the number. I just went to one that was. That's why I was confused at which way I meant to go round.
The markers are on all the soak spots available.
Yeah.
I just got flipped, basically, and started
Yeah.
with B instead of A. For some fucking reason. And yeah, the reason thanks I was saying about that Mitt is the dot snapshot your Mitt. So Mitt we have on the initial hit will also reduce all the dot damage. For each time was in it, so in every other. If that works like that.
It's generally how it works, yeah. Should be 2. Careful for the poison. Thanks, stuff.
Let's see then about that dot.
In. That should be tank stuff, and then topaz knock back stuff. Be near the topaz. Be on the topaz side. Knockback immunes. Back. Topaz dodges. Evens into odds. 4 into 2. Next should be ready for light parties or spreads.
right?
Bait, yeah, bait, and then light parties.
It's a good turn, sorry.
Be in front, and then immediately run back. Starting at 2. It's going to be 2, 3, 2, 1. Wait. Alright. Wait, wait. Go into 2. And then into 1. And then your soak spots. Yeah, I was in the wrong one. But yeah, we didn't have enough people, but that was better, I think.
With spread, that's actually pretty easy, timing-wise.
Yeah, you just sort of have to get used to how big the cones are because they're, or the AoEs, they're pretty big.
Yeah, they're like the pizza slice. Like you have to get on the far one of the quarter.
What is the floor indicator for the AoE maximum size? Is it the line?
Yeah,
Right
like
here?
I think if you're here, if you're beyond the line, you should be safe of the corner one.
Yeah, I think you can't be close on the line though. I don't think it covers. The line doesn't really.
No, but you just
accurate, right?
it's not a bad indicator. You just need to be a bit further than it if you're going dodging that way.
You can try and find where the circle intersects with the line and then be that far away. It's probably around the four spreads, little vent puddles things.
I think finding the indicator is the key, because if you just go a little bit further than
Running
needed,
ad.
it's a suicide attempt.
Going to 2. Yeah, let's keep an eye on that.
1 second, I'll get you a clip.
I mean, my guess is if it's jumping to 3, it'd take up most of that quarter. So you roughly have to consider the same for the cardinal positions.
And in that logic,
Starting at
wouldn't it be easier for us to dodge a little bit toward the middle?
yes, that's being near the middle makes your running line shorter, so that's generally easier. But you have to be careful not to be too close to the AoE. I don't know where it intersects with the line, so if Chris can show us that, that would be nice.
You remember there's 8 quadrants.
Yeah, the thing is, he jumps into 2 different positions. You can see, like, on each side of the pizza slice. I never remember which one it is.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to be a bit careful. But
So I'd say here, right, if he's jumping to 1, be in the... So if he's jumping to either 1, I would be on this side of the 2 pizza slice, always. Because you can see
Yeah.
there, you're safe even if he's in the bad one.
Hmm.
I can't see our timestamp to a live stream, can I?
Of course, we also have to dodge all the poison puddles, so. Water gun.
There you go, I've learned to make a clip.
I mean, the markers will still be there, right? Judging by your clip, so. That means you can always just go towards the
Yeah, I
the
mean,
far
I
end of the
think
blue marker.
as long as you play it safe, it effectively, if you take the one that's jumping to, the one either side is not safe. So you can always play it safe and be there. Like, in theory, you could have been one closer if it was over, but... I don't know if I'm explaining what I'm trying to say very well.
yeah, if he's jumping into 1 and we're at 4, we should be on the left side there, closer to D.
Yeah. Basically always be one further away than wherever he's jumping to. So if he's jumping to 1, you always need to have at least one other, like, half quadrant between you and the 1.
Yes. An entire quadrant.
An 8, whatever the fuck a quadrant is in 8s.
Octant.
Probably.
I think we should just try it again.
Is it Grant?
What, sorry?
Nothing, I was being stupid.
No, okay.
Should be 4.
Hello.
In. If you want me to feint like tank busters, you can just tell me as well. I'm just doing it on Ruby Glows at the moment.
The toxic crunches might be a bad shout.
Crunches? Alright, I'll try to do that.
Because the off tank who's taking aggro gets it's way worse than the map.
Okay. This should be Topaz rush thing.
They also come quite quickly, so we can't use all our CDs on one.
Find the Topaz. Be on the safe side. You just stay there. Knock back. It's just Topaz dodges.
Boxer, I will always do first and second rubies.
I mean, I was doing first and second this time around, just because I didn't see you put it
Evens,
up.
Even since the odds.
then 4.
4 into 2. It's dodging time. No wait, what is this?
Light bodies.
Light parties. I need to remember this.
Oh, extra minute.
Bait and clocks. Be in front.
Resin 7.
Be on 2. It's going to be 2, 1, 4.
The rest books after.
Okay.
Into 2. Into 1. Or 4, sorry.
Ah.
Yeah, they made it if I didn't hesitate.
Yeah.
Got hit by the last one. You have to be careful of that one as well. Like I was too close to 3 there.
I need a minute.
Can you melt gear in rain?
Overmeld no.
Shame on you, Yoshi.
I mean, I won't worry about it unless we fail in a rage check.
I was more thinking we're just waiting anyway. We can just smelt some stuff.
Fair.
I think it should be at about half health when we reach that. Because we have a bit more time, but yeah, a bit less than half health. I don't know what it was at.
So while we've got a minute, let me just find it again. But why do I have so many tabs? I hate myself. I think the main thing is we kind of need a left and a right group afterwards. So we can probably do it based on the clock positions as well again. But we'll need to split up into left and right and a half.
Yeah, I'd
So
say
I just imagine group 2 on the left, group 1 on the right, but just so we know.
I assume that's looking at the middle.
It'll be separated by ruby glow, yeah. So it'll be half the arena again, like across the diagonal.
yeah, you can assign half of the room to one group and the other half to the other. But yeah, I think the dodges we need to do well.
Yeah, that's the. It's just if we get through, that'll be the one thing, and then more or less it. But if we know if we split left and right, it's like 2 towards the left of the arena and 1 towards the right.
Yep.
So let me just so I can memorize this in my head as well. So when we're doing the clockwise, if it's at 1, we go from 4 to 1, and then we go back round to 3. Is that it?
Sorry, can you repeat the scenario?
So if he's jumping at 1,
Yeah?
we're roughly at 4.
It depends what he does from my
But
side.
if he's going clockwise from 1 first,
If he's doing 1, 2, 3, 4
yeah,
from 1, then we would stand at 4.
and
We
then we
would
go
go
to
from
1.
4, 1, 4, 3.
Yeah, and then when he's doing the other way around,
If he's doing 1, 2, 1, I would stand at 3, wait for the 2 hit, and then go 2, 1.
so 3.
So if it's 1, 2, 1, we would have to be somewhere here.
Yep.
And then we just follow him once he hits 2, and we go into the 1. 1 should be safe from there on. We just have to be careful not to get hit by the second 2 and the second 4, or the first and second 4. I got hit by the very last 4 because I was getting too close to the middle. Let's just be careful. Salty's back, so.
Right, yeah. Got a rough idea in my head.
For Adel, Salty, on the Ruby Glow, do you just want me to do the first and then we alternate from there?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I just... Whatever's easiest for you.
It'll be easy for Salty if you didn't have to bother about things like mitigation.
What is mitigation?
That just stops my DPS.
Mm-hmm.
Just be 1.
Sorry. That's a teleport. I'm idling.
tank stuff right after. You get in.
Thank God for stealth casting.
Guys, can you reverse your cooldowns the next time?
Sure.
Yours sorted.
Find the Tobas. Be on the Topaz side. Knockback immune. Switch. This is Topaz dodges. Evens into odds. 3 into 1.
Oh shit.
It's 3 into 1. How did I do this?
You dodged 3 into 1 early.
I think I baited all of you.
Is there something else I can say there, or?
I don't know, I was dumb.
Right?
No, I went to 3, and then back to 4, which I don't think I was supposed to do.
Sometimes you have to constantly move, and sometimes you have to wait one. I think that's confusing people, maybe. It should be 4. In. Find the topaz. Safe side. Knockback immune. Topaz dodges. Evens into odds. 3 into 1.
Bye byes.
Bait. And clock spots. Front first. Move immediately back. We start at 2. It's going to be 2, 1, 4. Wait for that one hit. Sprint now. Into 1. Into 4. Wait at 4. Be at the edge. Wait, wait, wait.
Ah,
And soak. Can we kill the one he's not going to hit? Whatever that is, we don't know. Okay, the other one.
This is survivable if you may, I think.
I can limit break. Everything,
We survived.
every myth we have to continue.
Was indeed every minute we had.
I think they said 1 is survivable.
Yeah, this is damage down. So yeah, this is
Look for the side with 2,
Hold
and
on,
then we
please.
split left them. One side, and then we split.
yeah. We would. Do we just put like 1
Wait, is it-
close and 2 far?
So no. So what we do is we need to light parties onto each of the crystals here to turn them into venom.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the far crystal and the close crystal. Is it always like that? I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we just pick a healer to go back, and that group was with them.
Yeah. So 1 is just close to the ruby glow.
Which group
Wall.
has double ranged?
That-
Technically, I'm range, but in position of melee.
I guess the other way to put it, which group is Gerb not in?
I'm in
Yours.
group 2.
Okay, my group will go to the wall then.
Yeah, true. Okay. Fine.
So in that part, Gerb, I think that went really well. For that one, if it's that one or 4, when we get it 4, instead of saying wait, just say stay. I think people kept inching closer and closer, thinking they had to run further.
So, one other thing, if we get there again as well, we're probably going to have to stay in the corner from those 2 venom spots. But before they expire, there's going to be the tank hit. So the tanks need to, or at least the main tank need to be on the other side, like get towards the middle, round the venom.
Sorry. Well, I don't
You-
get it. I don't know.
So you know when we just, with that mechanic we just died to, where we had to drop the puddles to turn them into venom,
Mhm.
those are going to expand, so we can either try and all run out the way into the middle, Or at least the main tank needs to, because there's going to be a Venom Squall afterward. Not a Venom Squall, the Tank Buster.
Oh, the Tank Buster. Okay.
Venomous Mass.
Yes. So if we're all stacked in the corner, we will all die.
Note that this was Raging Claw after we had to run behind him in this case.
That's the condition, yeah. So
I don't know if it's always Raging Claw. I think it
No,
can
it can
be
be-
Searing Ray, right?
and yeah, I'd forgotten that bit, but that determines whether you're stuck behind in the corner or you're going to be in the middle away.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's what we thought, right? Physical attack goes through, magic reflects.
Yes. So if it's Raging Claw, then the main tank or probably have to run, or we all do. Or we just need to get away.
Get there again?
Yep.
I think we cracked that running around part.
Well done, Gareth.
I did not mean to do that.
For the light parties where we turn the crystals into venom, do we stack or do we like stand each beside the crystal?
It's 2 light parties.
Yeah, it's light party stacks, but I don't think you're on the crystal, so you don't get poisoned right away. You're just right next to it.
My star will get this, it's just a few seconds late.
This should be 3. In. Squall is what? I can't remember.
Squall is the spread.
Squall is spread, okay.
This way, Squall was an asshole in 5.8. No one likes him.
That is the way I've heard of it being said as well.
Find the topaz. Safe side. Knockback. Topaz dodges. Odds into evens.
2-4.
This is light parties.
Right?
Oh, this is spread. No, is it?
Spread.
Spread, yeah.
I cannot. I can't. Okay, middle. And light parties.
Oops. I was like there, just be careful.
I'll keep him like this for the tail.
Behind first. Wait for the claws to finish. Move. we start at 4. It's going to be 4, 1, 4, 3. To 1. Wait. Stay. To 4. And to 3. And soak.
No way.
Snow's for me.
What?
I know you're not meant to soak, but I was wondering if it
Uh,
would work.
Yeah, it's just
God.
It wouldn't, I know.
I just didn't have time to react to what you were saying.
If you're struggling with the distance, like you can run in the inner circle, like in between, like the ABCD markers. That's perfectly fine. Like you have place there. There's plenty of safe zone if you go to like each of the quadrants here, basically on the number. You will be safe in the inside, and you have a lot of time. You don't need to sprint. Rather than running outside of the poison, run on the inside.
That's fine. We can do the numbers. I'm just going to call where I am, though, but no.
Yep, that's fine.
Three. And your soak spots. And in. Find the topaz when it spawns. Just safe side. Knockback immune.
Got a loss in charge behavior.
Yeah, I missed thingy then.
3 into 4. 2 into 4. Oh no. Did you get that?
That was easier for me to get.
Nope. Ow.
I did not.
Just rise up.
Spread.
Bait middle into light parties. That's probably gonna hurt like hell.
Yeah.
Behind first.
Is it both the people on my team?
In front. Start on 3, and it's going to be 3, 2, 1. Wait for the 2 hit. Okay, just stay. And into 2, and into 1, and wait there.
I'm not even going to chance to try and something, but
Yeah, it's we're gonna die here, but it's good practicing this bit, I think.
Getting cleaner though for the Mario Kart thing.
So, I know I screwed the topaz stuff up there. Did other people find that easier with just numbers, or the odds evens into numbers?
I like the numbers.
Numbers worked. I was just too slow to move.
I
Numbers is
just got
good.
confused. Was that the first time we had to go like 1, 2, 4, 2?
I mean, I could have said 3, 2, and then it would have been 2, 4, but I don't know until it drops where I have to go.
I wasn't expecting that move, and I'm really bad at seeing it myself still. So
I can try and remember more and not calling it earlier
No,
and
no,
see if
it's
that
fine.
works.
It's fine. The call's fine. I just can barely see it myself. For what it's worth, those two clips are those two versions of the Dodge merry-go-round part that worked. Helps anyone watching it. Work.
Should be 1. In.
Sorry.
Kill the bait. Tank stuff as well.
Yeah.
You can live. If you can res, we can just practice.
A bit salty.
I used my Swift caster thingy.
Don't worry about it.
Instinct.
Find the topaz. Safe side. Knockback immune. 4 into 3. 3 into 4 into 2. 4 into 2. 3, 4, and 2. Spreads first. Middle. And light parties. Front first. Immediately behind after he does the head. Start at 3. It's going to be 3, 4, 3, 2. So wait for into 4. Back into 3 and into 2. Wait there. And soak.
Shit.
There's a bay on, dude. We don't know which one's choosing.
Just kill the one at fuck.
Oh,
Unlucky.
Hey,
Oh,
just met.
Yep, we can.
Just assume we were going to die and miss it.
he did this intentionally.
So here we go to the side with 2 topazes, with group 2 being close to the wall
I'm resin hissing.
and group 1 being far. So we're on the right side here, group 2 close.
I did it. It was nice, but I lost.
Okay, and then you have to go to the
Other
other
side?
side. Other side of the wall.
Get far away, give Shad space, or whoever's tanking.
I mean, you have plenty of time here if it's like this.
I can get Nishu.
I have no mana, so you're just on res duty.
Okay. I'll hard res go.
I don't know what's next.
I think it's more or less a repeat, except there's a squall on that, but we have to do it in sections.
I think this is where you have to split up into 2 parties.
Yes.
Okay, my group's staying here. Issue group's away. Stacked, right?
Yeah. Wait, no,
The
spread.
squall
Always
spread.
spread. Yeah.
Meet up to stack.
Of course, he autos me first. LB,
And I think
right now.
there,
LB.
Ah,
yeah, so that dodge pattern there is something that we should figure out. I don't know if it's always spread first or if it's
I think
stacked.
I've seen it. I think I've seen it can be random like the first time around. It can be either or.
Okay. But
But I could be
We-
wrong in that.
we need like spread positions.
So
There's like one spot close to the boss in between the 2 poisons, one in the middle, one in the left, and one in the right. We just need to decide where each party member is. And same, I guess we just give a section to the 2 light parties.
So I think what it's seen is melees get close to it. Everyone else spreads across. And then after the squall goes out, you stack up on someone that isn't the melee to bait the puddle, and then go to the melee spot to take the stack. If it's squall.
Okay. So melee, so me, Salty in front, I guess tanks in the middle, and then range and healers, you can decide which side you want to be on.
I don't quite understand. There was only one safe spot, no?
No, there's 2 safe spots.
On their side, on the party 2 side.
Yeah. But like,
There's 2 topaz clusters.
so that part I get, right? Where we go to our one side and there's like 2 safe
Uh-huh.
spots, one each, and
Yep.
then we're spreading. What's the restriction on the spreading after that? Is what I'm not getting.
Because there's a poison splash coming on top.
Everyone's
There's
getting-
a squall.
Yeah, everyone's getting the AoE circles, so everyone spreads for that.
Yeah.
And then there's also the bait puddles afterwards.
It's the
So-
same thing, yeah. We have to bait puddles and then stack for
So
like.
we can bait them whenever, but baiting them outside of the melee spot means we can all go back to melee afterwards.
Like we can have the range bait at the edge and the melee bait in the middle and then meet halfway in the middle. We can
just
do
have-
that then.
We can just have like everyone stack up on one person after the squall and then go to the melee position.
Yeah.
I think what you're losing me is range position and melee position. Do you just mean in and out? Like,
Yeah,
Yes.
there'll be one like little spot on the edge of each of the safe spots that's just a melee position for uptime. It doesn't really matter who's there, but
It's like a T, right?
yeah.
There's one line of 3 people in the back and 1 guy in front.
We just go to a really bad spot on our side.
No. We
You mirror on both sides.
no. When we crossed over, it was me and Lahamov. We both rushed to the corner, and once you cross over, the middle part up to the middle of the arena was free for you.
I see what you mean. Okay,
Yes.
Sure, I see.
So me and so for example, if we apply what we just discussed right now, I should run to the middle on the safe spot. You should stay behind me, and Lahamov should go to the corner where me and her splashed each other.
We're referring to this, right? Where
Yes,
three
yes.
range would be at the wall, whoever
Yes.
or whoever's in the middle hitting the boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Melee in that little tight middle spot. Tank in like the middle between the range and healer. So one range go to the right and one
We
range
should do tank
healer
in the
go to
middle.
left.
Sorry, melee in the middle here. The tank should be on this right-hand side, like to the right of my hotbars, because they can still melee for like most of that
Okay.
range.
Yeah, sure.
Like, melee range is huge.
okay, so we'll do that. Tanks have the close melee spot. Healers have the middle and range have the far, I guess.
Hang on, I've got the solution to
Wait.
all this.
Hey, not to be difficult, but could someone draw a diagram?
That's exactly what
That's
I was
what he's
gonna
done,
say.
he's
Can you
just
do the
done
same-
it.
Exactly what you've got there, but can you put the one at the top as melee, the one on the bottom right as tank, the one in the middle healer, and the one on left range? That's what we should do. Because then your healer's in range of everyone. Your 2 melee have the best chance of uptime, and your range can do whatever the fuck they want because they're ranged.
And then we either stack on the middle spot, probably is the safest, after we take the squall, and
Yeah,
then
I
we
see.
just move back to the melee spot.
We go to the healer, bait, and then everyone goes in front. Where the
In the
melee
scenario, which one is the healer corner or?
the
middle.
healer is in the middle.
The middle
Middle.
of the T, the very
Yeah, yeah.
intersection.
I see that now.
Okay. Let's give it some more goes, I think.
God, I
Yes,
can't use
please.
paint. I need to learn how to use paint.
This is snipping tool. It's
Oh,
not even paint,
Wait,
it's
you can-
worse.
You can draw on snipping tool?
Yeah.
There's a pen at the top.
Yes.
Ah, I don't even get snipping tool appearing, but I can't use it.
Stepping tool is a godsend.
I use it all the time to explain stuff to my colleagues when they don't
Yeah,
understand.
we use it all the time at work.
Right, after that, after we survive that, there's another set of the poison soaks.
I guess there is nothing new coming. It's just a mix of everything.
Yeah, there's only one real mechanic after that. Other than that, it just repeats towards Enrage.
Yeah, it's slight variations of poisoning the topaz clusters that
Yeah,
left.
there's a poison and the dash through. Basically, is that mechanic is the last one.
You have another. We have 2 sets of poisoning the topazes, I think.
Yeah, so all the sections have topaz. So you just poison 2 of them. So you've got a safe one, and then he does the double charge with the middle.
expert handwriting.
Beautiful.
So one thing we should let's do
Yeah, we
this.
definitely do want the healer spot.
We for that mechanic we just did, group 2 has 4 and 3, group 1 has 1 and 2, since I think it should always be opposites that are safe.
I think it has to be, or else it wouldn't work.
So you just go to the side where the topaz is not in your section, and then we just spread out into the positions Chris just drew, or Issy did, whatever. Paintmaster.
Which was group 1 again?
Is 1 and 2, I'd say. Does that make sense?
Yeah, red and yellow. Cool. Well, yeah.
Okay. I say we just go.
Good.
Good.
Dance partner. Arnia. All those things I forget.
4.
Always the pre-raid admin.
Get in. Find the topaz. Safe side, knockback immunes. Says topaz dodges. Four into 3. 4 into 2. And 4 and 2.
Way too close.
Oh yeah, that would be a bad thing for me to have done.
I thought
Or is it?
I thought I got the wrong mechanic for a second. I thought it was this, and I just missed it.
He splattered us.
Oh.
Okay. You just double auto mead.
They're really cutting down on pre-play these days.
I'm sorry. I'll be careful.
Because it was Barbaressia did the same thing.
Two. Get in. Tank stuff. Find the topaz. Safe side. Knockback immunes. Four into three. 4 into 2.
Well done.
This is
That's
stacks. Get ready to middle, middle, then spread. Front first. And immediately behind now. We start at 4 and we go 4, 3, 2.
On me.
Into 3, into 2, and we wait at 2. Wait, and now soak.
Fuck.
Oh, we've got 3 baits. So.
We have 2 baits. That makes the situation better. Oh,
Yeah, I think he ate the one you killed.
let's just
I
say
was
that
gonna-
happened.
I was gonna LB2 and hope.
You have to be patient until all the jumps are done.
I always forget about the last one.
that specific pattern also has us wait a lot longer than the other one, so keep that in mind. Two, no, one.
If we have a death for whatever reason during the Mario Kart, tanks should soak in their puddle, right? Do not spawn and add?
No.
Someone will still die, but it would resolve.
That's the idea, so not to have two by force.
I don't think
I mean,
have to-
it's a tactics considering someone fucks up, so it's not really a tactics, it's just a band-aid.
I don't have the brain power to think about it. In. Tank stuff.
Don't lie, you're a warrior, you see.
Went to Topaz. Topaz side first. Knockback immune. Scoot over. Topaz dodges. Two into three. 3 into 1. Stay at 3 for 1. Stay 3 into 1 now. Get away from the tanks. Light parties?
Spread.
Spread? Sorry, I can't. And bait soon? Bait? And light parties. Front first. We're going to 3. It's going to be 3, 4, 3, 2.
In this side of the line.
Go to 4 and wait. Wait patiently. Back to 3 and to 2. And wait at 2. One more jump.
Ooh.
And now soak. Okay. Yeah, 3 baits is too much.
Yeah, I did that on reflex. But
Like, is that hit supposed to hit so hard for
Well,
repeat
if you
It
get
is a tank buster, essentially, yes.
If you get hit, you're dead. There's no.
I mean, one of you can invuln it if you want. But
I just
You're
mean when
talking
we're
about
not
the slime
soaking.
hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
This-
when we're not soaking and standing next to it, this is constantly hitting me for like 100 something.
You
it
also
is-
get some mitts from healers when we're not dead.
It is a tank buster. It is, yeah. It's like a tank buster, which is why the tanks have to take it.
Mm,
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Two. Iren. Tank stuff. We find the topaz. Topaz side first, and then scooch over after the rush. Immune, knockback immunes. Topaz dodges. Four into three. 3 into 1. Wait at 3 for 1. To 1. Get away from tanks. Squall is spread.
this is
This
sad.
is light parties. Get ready to go to middle. Now. And then spread. And behind first. Wait for the claw hits to finish. Now. And yum yum mode. We go to 4. And we're going 4, 1, 4, 3. So wait at 4. You go to 1. Wait there.
Oh my god.
And to 4. And to 3. Careful for the last one. And soak.
I forgot where 1 was.
I just didn't move quick enough again.
You never cross the middle of the arena.
Yeah. I thought that was where 1 was.
I mean, people are pressing sprint, right?
I used it a bit early.
Okay, let's
That
see
was
if I'm
my
common
problem.
scholar and I'll use expedient here. Because, like, we're just dying here over and over and over again.
But do you need to run that far out? Because I've been running in the inside
No, you can run
without sprint.
like around the numbers really easily, like you said. Around
Like, are people dying because they're running like too far out, or
I'm pretty sure I died that time because I ran too far instead of more.
I just don't think I ran far enough, to be honest.
Let me share screen. So that's our, this is our pull there now. All these
So
are
wait at 4.
I can see. And you can hear Gerb's call outs.
You just maximize it. If possible.
So starting positions is good. You can be a little closer, but you can see where Issy is. Right?
No, you cannot be closer because
Closer
he
to
could.
the middle, I mean.
Okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
You go to 1. Wait there.
Oh my god.
And to 4. And to 3. Careful for the last
So like, if you look there, half of you guys are running like out rather than
Last one.
around.
I think
And
the
so-
thing that they're looking at is the poison puddle, not touching it.
Yeah, see that poison puddle? Ignore it. Run through it. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, if you see here, I actually react late. Here, I'm way behind you guys. So, like, I turn here, and then a lot of you are going out towards 4, rather than just on round. You can be like way closer to the middle. If that makes sense. Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, yes. I remember where 1 is.
Yeah, well, Issy drew as well.
you need to like scoot out of the numbers a bit. Like I usually go about here, so you like align with the letters when you go out, but then you like do sort of a half moon on around the poison. But you don't really want to go further out than the letters, like aligned.
Honestly, I would just say, just run around the poison circles in the middle. Like, they're fine.
Yeah, I would. If they tick you once, you're not dead. It's fine.
I'm a sage. If you get ticked, I can heal and run. So, it's fine. Like, it really won't. I think you can take at least 2 ticks and not die.
Do we do one more pull or call it?
I'm down for one more.
Yes, 1 more, please.
I think we just need to crack this mechanic and then we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think this is the hardest mechanic, since it's also really punishing if you fail it. Pretty cool fight.
Yeah, I like it.
I wanted more stuff to get reflected. I mean, the theme of this fight could have been reflect much more annoyingly.
I don't think they can go too far with the big brain mechanics in
Boss one.
the first one. Yeah.
This is different. This boss definitely fits the third position.
It's a bit harder than Eric. It's 2. I should feint both. I've always been feinting just the Toxic Crunch, but I can get both. I'm dumb. Get in. Tank stuff. Find the Topaz. Safe side. Stay there. Knockback immune. Topaz dodges. Four into 3. 4 into 2. Back to 4. And 2. Tank stuff.
Light.
Light parties first. Get ready to bait. Bait now in the middle. Do your block positions afterwards. In front first. And dodge it. We start at 2. And we're going 1, 4. Wait at 2. To 1. And to 4. And be patient at 4. Wait here for a while. And now go soak.
I got crit by the 1 on 3. That.
The last one, yeah.
I thought I was waiting where everyone was.
On the zigzag, you actually have to walk like a little bit back. Or be further out on the last one.
Dodging through the poison is much easier, but the last one caught me off guard.
was just going for one more pull, but I'm
One
going
more.
back. Yeah, one more? Okay.
Before. There's one poison up. Tank stuff. In. Tank stuff. Find the topaz. Be on the topaz side first. Knock back immunes. Scooch over. Topaz dodges. Two into three. And then 4 into 2. Tank stuff. Help.
Out.
Spread.
Spread. Bait. And stack.
Oh, fuck, I turned it over.
Behind first. Behind.
Careful.
Wait for the claws to finish. Now. We start at 1, and we're going 1, 4, 3. Wait. Into 4. Into 3, and wait there. Be patient. Wait. Do not be close to 2 now. And now soak. Okay, we have a work.
It works apart from me screwing up.
No resin in. Is it?
We got him.
Okay.
I can light speed snows.
Group 2 is going to be closer to the wall. We're finding the side with only 2 topazes. Group 1 is further away. Be on 2 side. Group 2 close to the wall topaz. Close to it, don't be on it. And then see what he does. Just go on the other side.
Sorry, Jazz, I realized I could have been in
Now we just pull him away from there, and now we have plenty of time. It's Tank Buster at some point. Tank Buster, be careful. Don't be together. Okay, Group 2 has 3 and 4 side. Group 1 has 1 and 2 side. Find the one that doesn't have a topaz in it. Just be 4-2. Remember the positions we did before? Melee close.
No, come back.
Bait. And together in melee.
Either way, right now, right now.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna die to the aggro.
Just kill it. Kill the one. Get behind. Or in front, shit.
Now behind.
Just use Mitt at this point if you've got it.
Tank stuff. Is he...
I'm dead. On this next bit.
I'm not sure about the bait stuff there. But we need to do that.
It was the stack afterwards. We just think probably weren't healed up enough.
But there were like scatter baits that spawn. Is there like vents to soak as well?
Until afterwards.
Did you live in dead chest? Gotta get the health for myself.
So we have
Here we poison one of the sides with 2 topazes.
So yeah, I think to easily identify people do the one that's opposite 3, but
Yeah, just do 1 here for an example. We would poison both of those and stay in that side until this happens. And then we do something.
and then he does the charge mechanic. So just behind and then
Salty, you didn't need these swap sides. We go to the corner, and then, like in your case, you just stay in melee range up close.
Hmm.
You're melee.
I thought you had to swap.
Nah, we just stay in that quadrant. Good pull though. Good pull. Let's call it a night there. Let's call it a night there. There's plenty of time this week to try and get down.
Right.
And the stacks were fine, I think. Just on my side, we only had 2 people. Like,
Yeah, I think we lost 1 on our side. Just to something, I don't know what. But that part also hurts quite a bit.
I think it'll be completely fine when there's 8 of us up, 2 4-man stacks.
Yeah.
Less panic. It'll be fine.
But you definitely need like to use stuff there.
That's a good place for Shake It Off and all when they come in, and Dark Missionary.
Yeah.
Good proc though.
well
Yeah, we've seen most of it. There's a little bit more, but there's not
Well,
much else.
that last bit that